Get it! Yo, what up? It's your boy. Alright man, so I got a very controversial topic in this video, especially in this side of YouTube. And I know a lot of people may disagree with this, may ruffle some feathers, but I don't really care. We're going to talk about the benefits of dealing with a single mother. Alright, so I understand that there may be cons to dealing with a single mother, but in this video I'm going to focus on the pros, and that's what I try to do with everything in life. I always try to look at the positives. I always try to look at the pros, because if you focus on the cons in anything in life, that's all you're going to get. If you focus on the negatives, that's all you're going to get. But if you focus on the positives, it's funny how the world works and it's funny how life works, but that's literally all you will get is the positive. So you guys, make sure you watch this full video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video and share the video, because I feel like if this video gets spreaded, a lot more people will start to think different when it comes to single mother. And oh yeah, very important, make sure you watch the full video, because towards the end, most of the best benefits come in. So just sit here, chill, relax, and soak up this good game. So number one benefit to dating a single mother: they have no time to waste. So that same chick that you may be talking to that isn't a single mother, you know how a lot of people will say, well, she's an attention chick and she's trying to take all my time. Single mothers don't have time for that. When they have to head out in the morning, they literally have to head out because they got responsibilities. They got work. They got to get their child to school. They got all of these things they have to do. So they can't just be lounging around your crib not doing nothing the next morning. And also, in a sense, because they have no time to waste, they darn sure aren't going to be able to waste your time. See, a lot of these chicks that don't have kids don't mind wasting your time, going on all these dates, not knowing that they don't want to sleep with you, but acting like they don't know if they want to sleep with you or not. Single mothers don't have time for that, bro. And trust me, I'm making this video and I'm speaking on this video from experience. I'm not speaking on this video from hearing somebody else say this on YouTube. This is me actually being in the field, dealing with some chicks that have kids, but also dealing with chicks who don't have kids. So trust me, this whole list is legit and it's coming from true fact. Another benefit when it comes to dealing with a single mother: typically the sex is way better. Now hold on. Hear me out. I dropped a video on Patreon. It's titled, Who Has the Best Kitty? Inexperienced chick or experienced chick? Typically, a single mother is going to be more experienced than an inexperienced chick. I am telling you guys right now, a single mother's cat is going to be 10 times better, especially than a freaking virgin. Now some of you guys may think I'm tripping. How can a single mother be better than a virgin? She hit the wall and it's been stretched out and blah blah blah. Trust me, like I just said, I'm speaking from experience in this video. How many of you guys have actually dealt with a virgin in 2021? First of all, comment down below if you have. And how many of you guys have dealt with a single mother? And when I say dealt with, I'm talking about actually had sex with them. The virgin, it's pros and cons to that as well, but typically they can't take it, so they're always running and squirming and doing all this. Another thing is they don't even know how to clean down there yet. Another thing is they don't necessarily know how to shave down there yet. And another thing is they're just full on have no experience, so you got to teach them and go through all this trial and error. A single mother, she typically knows what she wants. And she also got some tricks that you may not see from any other chick. She knows how to make her cat clench, like make it talk, make it open, and she knows how to spin around, she knows how to take it, she knows how to do all of these different things that in my experience makes the sex 10 times better. And quick disclaimer, I'm not talking about all single mothers because I haven't dealt with all single mothers. I'm just trying to let you guys know the benefits that you've maybe never heard before, because typically in this space, a lot of guys are just like, don't deal with single mothers, and most of them either haven't or they may have dealt with one and their experience may not have been the best, so then they hop on camera and they try to tell you to get your experience, live your life, take your action so that you can be the judgment of if you want to or not. Which leads me to my next point. Another benefit, most guys are scared to, so that means there's more women for you. See, if you focus on the cons and if you listen to these videos and if you live your life off what some random dude said on the video, then you're not going to deal with a single mother, right? Well, that leaves more for me. And I'm telling y'all right now the benefits that come with them. We're only on number 3 right now, but this is a list of 10. So it's plenty of benefits that come with them. But one of the clutch ones is it's more for me. That's kind of like a food that no one's ever heard of, but it's delicious. It's super healthy for it. It's super healthy for you, but no one's heard of it. But guess what? That's more for you. That's the same with these single mothers. So while all these guys are like, no, I would never do that. No. I'm like, shoot. I'm not aiming for it. I'm not seeking for a single mother. I'm not necessarily seeking for a MILF or a cougar. But if I do come across one, that's not necessarily a deal breaker for me. Of course, I would prefer a woman with no kids, and I'm pretty sure you would too. But if a woman does have kids, that doesn't necessarily mean she's X'd out completely, because there are still benefits to dealing with them. Number 4, which is very, very important. They can offer way more than sex. They actually have tapped into their natural nurturing side. Every woman has this, but I think as soon as a woman has a child, it really comes out. Truly, their nurturing that women have comes out when they actually have a kid. So for example, if you're sick or if you're dealing with something and you have a single mother on your team, or you're dealing with a single mother, she naturally knows how to make tea a certain way. She naturally knows how to, in a sense, take care of you. Now hold on. You do not want to become a grown child for this single mother. She already got kids. She's not trying to be your mother as well. But what I'm saying is, if you ever get in a situation where you need that female nurturing, she's going to be one of the best ones to do it, because she's already tapped into that in her life. Number 5, they've seen all the games. So, you know, if you think about how they became a single mother, it was probably because they were dealing with a dude who played a lot of games, or they probably dealt with dudes who ran the same game. So basically what I'm saying is, your game has to be on another level to be able to deal with a single mother. You can't run the little corny cheese ball, the crap about texting them back later 3-4 days and you really ain't doing nothing. You can't do all that lame stuff with them, because for the most part they've seen it all. So your game has to be literally advanced. It has to be literally on another level. Now, am I saying that if you don't deal with a single mother and you choose don't, that your game is weak or you have no game? Absolutely not. But I'm telling you, it's a different level. They've seen games. So for example, that's just like me. When I watch some of these people on YouTube give advice, especially when it comes to dating, because I have so much experience, because I've dated so many chicks from all over the world, all different races. I've dealt with chicks who have kids. I've dealt with chicks who are single and don't have kids. So for example, when I see someone giving some dating advice, I can tell instantly if they're legit or not. I don't have to watch 10 or 20 videos to know if they're the real deal. That's the same with single mothers. They dealt with all the cornballs. They dealt with all these dudes swearing that they're this and swearing that they're that. So when you come around, if your game isn't on point, if you're not truly carrying yourself like a man in action, they're going to be able to spot that out really, really soon for the most part. Number 6, you being a man in that child's life is better for society and helps break the cycle. Now, of course, we're talking about dating a single mother. I'm not emphasizing you guys to be a stepdad, but at some point, depending on how the relationship goes, you may be in that child's life at some point. The biggest issue that we have, especially in our community, is that there's so many kids who grow up without a father. So you being a man in that child's life, if it ever gets to that point, is still better for society as a whole. Now, you don't even have to tell me this, because I already know. You want to deal with a chick who you can have your own kids with. I understand that, I get that. But if you ever deal with a single mother, I am telling you, especially if she has a little boy, nobody can teach that boy how to be a man other than a man. The mother would not be able to do it herself. And I'm going to say this one more time. A household with a man and a woman is still better off for society. It still helps break the cycle. So deeper than you just being selfish and saying that, oh, I just want kids for myself. And also, being selfish is not necessarily a bad thing. It's not a good thing either. It depends on how you look at it. But you are still helping out society as a whole if you are in that child's life and they are raised with a man and a woman. Number 7, and this is a secret gem that a lot of you guys don't understand, because a lot of y'all don't live your own life and have your own experience. If you truly do it for this woman, you will come first. Understand, guys, women are meant for survival. So for example, a lot of people would give you guys information saying that if you were to deal with a single mother, her baby daddy's always going to have a part of her heart. He's always going to come first, and her child's always going to come first. Not necessarily. Women are meant for survival. So if you're really that guy, if your game is really tight, if you really help her with that itch that she's been scratching or been trying to get help scratching, you will come first. I have seen this happen multiple times, and some of you guys may have seen it happen in your life where your mom dealt with a guy and she put him first. You know what I mean? So you guys thinking that she's gonna always want her baby daddy. Not necessarily. If you really that dude, you really carrying yourself like a man in action, you really holding it down, you really doing what you gotta do, you will come before her baby daddy, you will come before her whole family, and you will potentially come before her child. Now, do you want to just come in all selfish trying to compete with her child or with her baby daddy? Not necessarily, but I'm going to repeat this. Women are meant for survival. If they feel like you're truly that guy that can help them with survival and with their life, and if your game is on point, I guarantee you will come first in her life, and it'll seem like she doesn't even have a baby daddy or doesn't even have a child. Now, is she going to abandon her child? Of course not. And do you want that to happen? Of course not. But as far as a baby daddy, as far as an ex-boyfriend, as far as an ex-husband, man, if you come in the picture and you do it for that woman, you will come first, my friend. Number 8, they are more mature. You don't have to train her at everything. So some of you guys, y'all say certain things, but y'all never lived it. And I'll also say, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you say, because when you actually live it, you'll be able to see that everything ain't what it seems. So a lot of you guys like, I want a woman that's inexperienced. I want a virgin. I don't want no single mother. I want this and that. All right, well, if you ever get that chick and you have to train her on everything, it can actually be a headache. Typically, once a chick has had a child, they've pretty much lived life or whatever, they are more mature. So they can hold things down themselves. They can hold you down without you having to give them every piece of step-by-step instruction. Now, of course, you want a woman that can follow instructions, but we all know that things don't always go as planned. Typically, with a single mother, she's going to be more mature, so she's going to be able to figure out things for you and for her life in general if it don't go as planned. So a lot of you guys like, I want to train my chick, I want to do all this. Man, I'm telling y'all, it's not that easy. If any of you guys ever had employees, if any of you guys ever had chicks that you've had to train and coach on everything, that can actually be more complicated than you think. So I'll just say, be careful what you wish for. And typically single mothers are more mature, so you can have a deeper conversation with them on other things about life. Number 9, we're working down this list. Shout out to you if you're still in this video. Take a half second and like the video if you made it this far, because that means that you're really trying to understand, you're really trying to get educated, and you're really paying attention to some information that you most likely won't get anywhere else. Number 9, a single mother at least still has a positive outlook on man, because you got to think, she had a baby father that most likely did her dirty. Now, every situation is different. You know, there's the situation where her baby father could have died, could have got locked up, or could have moved, military. All type of things can happen. But we're just talking about typically, for the most part, she's had a man who came inside of her and left her for whatever reason. They weren't able to work it out, and she still has a positive outlook on men, to still be willing to deal with men. See, a lot of you guys are so selfish, y'all don't understand. Y'all think y'all little heartbreak that the chick had for you in high school or the chick had for you in college, that doesn't compare to a woman having a whole child by a dude and him still not wanting to be with her. So what I'm saying is, at least respect the fact that she's willing to deal with you. Now, of course, I'm not saying that she's doing you a favor. I'm not saying you're doing her a favor. But the fact that she still has a positive outlook, she's still willing to date, she's still willing to say, you know, there may be some man out there for me, is a beautiful thing. You're worried about your heartbreak, and now you're MGTOW, now you're red pill, now you're not even thinking about dealing with women at all. Think about a single mother that had the ultimate heartbreak. The guy who busted in her and all this stuff doesn't even want to be with her. Will go to Mari to celebrate if Mari says you're not the father. So think about that. That doesn't even compare to your little heartbreak that you had from your sweetheart. So at least give them the respect to be willing to still deal with men and have a positive outlook on society when it comes to dating still. Number 10, my final reason and the final benefit when it comes to dealing with the single mother. Make sure y'all pay attention to this one. Even though she's a single mother, does not mean that she's not clutch, quality, and typically better for you than any other chick out there. See, this is very, very important, and a lot of guys don't emphasize this because a lot of guys don't know this. That single mother that you're like, it's a deal breaker for you because she's a single mother, she could have been the best one for you. She could have been the one that's willing to do the threesomes and all the other stuff that you want to do with women. She could have been the one that has all these benefits that I speak on this list. Don't just completely X someone out because of their past, because of their situation. Single mothers, there are still some clutch, quality, feminine, amazing things that can come with these women. Am I telling you to specifically look for single mothers? Of course not. But what I'm saying is, while everyone's shitting on them and saying that there's nothing but cons and why you should never do it, I'm here to tell you there are also pros to them as well. They're still a human being just like you. They're still living on this earth just like you. And make sure you go back down this list and check these reasons out again, because she could be better for you than the average female. She could be better than you than the chick who doesn't have any kids. The chick who doesn't have any kids, as I said, she could be wasting your time, sex could be trash. It could be all these things that come with that. Single mother comes with all these clutch benefits, but you're Xing her out because she has some kids. I understand. I am a man just like all of you guys. I understand that you would prefer to have your own kids. But understand, guys, just by Xing them out completely because of this situation is a big thing. It's a whole human being. It's a whole human being that she has, and she may have more than one. I'm aware of that. But that still doesn't take away the fact that she may still be clutch in quality. She may still be fine. She may still have all these things. Her cat may still be tight, because I've dealt with it. It's been experiences like this in my life. That's just like everybody has skeletons in their closet. So some of you guys may have did some effed up stuff in the past. Would you want everybody that you come across right now to judge you and to disqualify you because of what you did in the past? Or would you want to say, this is my past, I moved on from it, I learned from it, it may have been a life-changing situation, but that's my past, I'm a different person now. That's the same with them. So all I'm saying is, man, don't focus too much on what all these people say on YouTube. And I know it's blowing up. People saying single mothers have no chance and they hit the wall, danger zone, all this stuff. And I'm saying, hey, that's more for me. You know, that's more for you if you watch this video and you actually take the gems that I said into this video and then take it to your own perspective. So like the video, subscribe, check out the Patreon. I got way more in-depth videos, way more longer videos, all type of topics. When y'all see me do these reaction videos, they come from Patreon members. And I also got the Buy Me a Coffee, which is the audio infield, where I got like literally over 90 audio infields of dates, approaches, all type of stuff. Y'all make sure y'all check all the links out at the bottom. All my social media is down at the bottom. If y'all got any questions, any concerns, comment it down below. Tell me what's the benefits that you think, and what are the cons? Even though we all know the cons because everyone said it, what are some pros? Comment down below. Just comment your thoughts in general. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Hey man, let's get this video to 10,000 likes. I got a feeling it can happen. It's going to start with you though. It's going to start with you sharing the video, sending it to Facebook, sending it to TikTok, to Twitter, to all that. Send it out. Let's spread this message so that more men can understand that it's not that bad. You know, it may not be the greatest thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world. An analogy that I gave is that a lot of guys would typically prefer a woman to have natural hair. But does that mean that you wouldn't deal with women at all if they don't have natural hair? Well, if you do that, then you just excluded so many women that could have potentially been clutch, could have potentially been willing to listen to you, get rid of the fake hair and put in the natural hair. So you never know. This is the importance of social skills. This is the importance of talking. This is the importance of going out. This is the importance of all of this info. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, and remember guys, if you do nothing, nothing's going to happen. So go ahead and take action now. Let's get it. I'm out.